Hi, this is Kevin Cooper with Cooper & Associates Realty, and it's time for your weekly update. This week we're going to talk about your finances and how to make them healthy. Of course, at the first of the year, everyone tries to get their body in shape, but what about your personal finances? What are some things that you can do to ensure that you have the financial outlook that you're hoping for? So let's start with a couple of things. At the very least, you should start with an emergency plan. Take your money and put it aside, usually at least $1,000. And what that is, that emergency fund will make sure that should something happen, you can cover that emergency. Once you establish that fund, leave it there and in fact let it grow a little bit. Some other things you can do, very simple, create a budget. Many people are afraid of the B word, but let me just tell you, all you're doing is giving your money marching orders and telling it where to work for you. See, we work all too hard to earn that money. Now isn't it time that we allow that money to work for us? Some other things you can do, it's very important to build and maintain your credit, right? So if you want to go ahead and buy a house, buy a car, buy pretty much anything that you cannot buy cash, it's important to have good credit in order to get the best rate and the best terms. Some other things you can do is, for example, on your credit card, typically don't let the balance get above 30% of what your credit line is. If you do that, it actually hurts your credit. A couple other things you can do is you want to start out with maybe a credit card. If you're just starting out, just get something with a small limit and make sure you don't go past a third. There are a lot of things you can do to keep your credit healthy, but most importantly is just paying attention, setting a budget, putting aside some money. It doesn't mean that you can't spend money. Once you create your budget, you'll allow yourself permission to go ahead and spend your money in the right place. That's my tip for this week. I'll see you next week. Remember, Cooper & Associates Realty, the best move you'll ever make.